They're getting their buzz on today, ain't they? I didn't even catch the loudest part of it. As soon as that jet got right here, not jet, but as soon as it got over me, boom, wow! Woo-wee! Doing a little rearranging here today. We got a lot of product I need to get put up. Got the rest of my pontoon stacked. Cleared this right here off. Sailboard. Anybody wants a sailboard? Got a sailboard. Kayaks. This all needs to go. Anyway, this is for my building. It's for my house. I think I figured up I need about 10 more sheets. I'm gonna do a sheet count real quick. Holy sheet count! Do that. But I got a stack. I've got all these boards that me and Mason's got to take the nails out of. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's probably 2,000 nails, every bit of it, to get out. And then I got all these to get up. As you can see, these are 15s. Some got a little warpage to them, but they're just fine. This is real lumber here. This is real lumber. This ain't that cheap stuff. As you can see how many nails is just in one of them. Got a lot of vinyl siding. That's probably enough to do one wall in my home. Yes, if I got to do one wall at a time, I'll do one wall. I had an opportunity a couple of months ago to get a whole lot of vinyl, and I should have got it. I'm kicking myself in the butt. It was probably enough to do a whole entire home, and I didn't get it. It was middle of summer. It was hot. I was going through a lot of trauma then, and I just didn't get it all like I should have. But I've got a lot of vinyl siding there. And then of course we got a lot of this concrete masonite. All that there's concrete masonite. It's about 25 feet long, each piece of those. That stuff ain't cheap either. So I got a bunch of that too. So as far as building materials, I am loaded up. But we got all this. This is the main stuff I was after. Remember with that barn, I got the wood off of it. If I would have been him, if I would have been my buddy, here's the dog. As soon as I come outside, it's starting again. Non-stop annoyance. Here's the plane again. Here comes the plane again. It'll be over me all day again. But this right here is all the metal that I got from that barn and a bunch of other ones. But that's a stack of tin and sheet metal. That's a bunch of it. A lot. See now, instead of having their dog here barking and raising hell, they got it up there barking and raising hell. Here comes the plane. Here, non-stop, constant. So he tried to mitigate the circumstance by not letting it out here on the corner, but now, I mean, what? As if I can't hear the dog still barking and raising hell? But yeah, that's a whole lot of metal here. All this will be on the inside of my home, on the inside, to make it look like an old barn. We've got that, and then all this shiplap and hardwood floors. That's a whole bunch. All that's been de-nailed. So here's a big old roll of camo. Good stuff. That stuff's great for insulation. That'll probably go up on the walls too, or in the floor for insulation. But got a whole lot of that. Running out of room, and as you can see, it's a mud hole back here thanks to my neighbor who flooded out my yard. And even I've got more. I've got my great-grandfather's old barn. It's here, and those right there are the windows that came out of it. About 15 of those, and there's some more. Those are windows from my grandpa. Wait a second. Those are windows from my grandpa's barn, I think, and these are some other ones. But all this metal too, corrugated steel. I think there's, oh gosh, there's a bunch of metal under that too. But that's an old barn too. That's my grandpa's old barn, my great-grandfather's old barn. So all this is going to be in the interior walls of my home. So it's going to be beautiful. Wood stove, more windows, my wood cook stove, my clawfoot tub hiding under there. But I've got to get all these boards off, get them in a place where I can start de-nailing them, because they got a bunch of nails, and those are big nails. What do they call them? 10-penny nails? 10s or 16s. Big old nails, I think, are 10s. But yeah, I'll pull as many as I can until I get sick of it, and then I'm gonna get out the my cutter, and I'll start grinding them off. But yeah, good wood. Whew. I'm Stuart Piddle, the most targeted citizen, just trying to get her done. Oh, and to refresh everybody that still thinks that this is a big joke, that I'm not serious about building a houseboat. Oh, I forgot about that mattress box spring. Brand new doors, brand spanking new doors, brand new windows, $5,000 worth of windows that I got. This is my kitchen cabinetry. See, that's my kitchen, that's my bathroom window. All these windows here, and these are high dollar windows, all brand spanking new, never been installed. Bunch of different colors, but guess what? I don't care. My cabinetry, I gotta get my cabinet sanded down. I'm gonna do like a bleach white on my cabinets. But as you can see, I got it all. I got everything I need to do to have a beautiful home. Got my stained glass lead door back there as well. So it's gonna all come together. All come together for God's glory. That's the point, God's glory. He's given me just as he told Noah to build an ark. I got the word from God to say, hey, build a houseboat, and God's going to make it all happen in his time. You know, I thought last year was the time when, you know, my partner had all the money to be able to do it, and now she's regretting that decision. With the world crumbling around us, we got to make choices, and the choice is we got to get out of here. Furnace I brought home, it works actually. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, probably scrap it, but all this. Got a guy coming this afternoon to possibly purchase the Bronco 2. Hopefully I can get that thing out of here, dump it without putting any more into it. $3,000 is a very reasonable price for that nice truck. I was looking at it yesterday. I was like, wow, I want to fix that thing and drive it. But, you know, my wants come secondary. My wants have always come secondary. So, all this is building materials. That's a barn. That's from an old barn, an old 100-year-old home. And then all this big pile right here is flotation. All that is flotation. These are the bottles that's going to float. That's going to be extra credit for floating. Another pontoon goes in the middle of the houseboat. All this styrofoam here, that's from an old freezer I tore out. All that's to help my boat float. Not to help it, but just to little extra credit. There's the horn, as always. You're going to hear that when you're on my channel. But yeah, got a whole bunch of this styrofoam it's a closed sale. It's made to be out in the elements, but we're going to cut it up and put it inside these pontoons. All these pontoons. These right here will be long ways lined up 3 in a row, and then these right here will be cross beams. So we got these on the outside for the pontoons, and then we'll be coming down the middle, each row 3 feet apart, and then put these in. Another 2 by 10 by 16, and then put the pontoons in. Just keep layering it, layer after layer after layer. All those will be used. So I'll have about 100,000 pounds buoyancy. I'll have so much buoyancy on my houseboat that I can park my Bronco on it. I'm already going to have a howler or 2 inside my houseboat. But anybody who wants a good camper, that's going to be going soon. This is full of my insulation. Yes, this is slap full of insulation. I got enough insulation for 1,000 square feet home. This will be for sale. It runs and drives, actually. Runs and drives. 42,000 original miles, 400 small block manifold exhaust. I'll be selling this Ford Camper 2. It's got 50,000 miles on it and brand spanking new tires. Everything on this works. All I got to do is just get it running. It's been parked for 5 years. Health issues, forced sale. This needs roof work and that needs roof work. All old campers need roof work. But dig it. I dig it. Anyway, I got to get busy. God bless.